So as you could probably tell, I'm nowhere that you recognize. I am actually back at school right now in Connecticut, and I just wanted to kind of like give you guys a little update on what I've been doing, and then we're gonna throw it over to Heather, who is down in South Carolina, before we introduce to you the long lost footage of the Disney tag we did with our roommate Jess back in the summer. So I just started my junior year of college. I'm a communications major with a concentration in government and political communication. I am currently interning with the Association for Diplomatic Training and Studies through the U.S. Department of State, editing their oral history podcast. So if any of you really like history, let me know and I can link you to the podcasts we do. They're actually really, really interesting, but only if that's something that you're into. I'm gonna start the PI application process this coming winter, hopefully getting an internship with the Walt Disney Company for the summer, preferably in New York City with either Marvel or Disney Interactive, Broadway, ABC, really anything. I'm totally nervous to start the whole Disney application process again, but I hope it'll be worth it and that it'll work out in the end. And I think that's it. I don't really have much else going on other than clubs and schoolwork and your typical day-to-day stuff at college. So we're going to take it over to Heather and then she'll introduce the video. Bye.
Hi everyone. So first of all, I want to apologize for how awkward this video is going to be because I'm sitting alone in my dorm room without my best friend, like right here. So yeah, I'm not used to doing these types of things alone. And yeah, but kind of a life update. I'm back at school. As you can tell, this is a little bit different of a background. I've been here for about a month and I'm into my junior year, getting ready to graduate next year. And yeah, things have been pretty good, minus the whole like post-DCP depression thing, but I got a job on campus with my school's athletics department, so that's been a lot of fun, but I'm also trying to figure out like how to make magical moments in the realm of college athletics, which we'll see how that works. Also, I just wanted to throw a huge shout out there for all of the people who applied for DCP 2016, the Spring and Spring Advantage applicants. I know some people started hearing back within like today or yesterday or what. And that's crazy to me because I remember that like it was yesterday. So congratulations to everyone who got their yeses already, and for everyone else who is still in progress or in submission, just keep your heads up and just be patient. That's the biggest advice I have. Just please, please be patient. Good things are coming your way, I promise. But without further ado, we actually have a video that we filmed a while ago. So a few months ago we met up with our roommate Jess, the redheaded one who looks a lot like Ariel the Little Mermaid, and we filmed the DCP tag, and maybe we can put a link right there. But anyway, we did the DCP tag, but we also did the Disney tag that night. However, we lost like all of the footage from that, so we sort of just sat on my couch and talked to the camera for like an hour, and then we lost it all. We were just like, okay. But good news, we found that footage, so we would like to show you our Disney tag. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments or reach out to me and Lorraine through Tumblr or any other mode of transportation that your heart so desires. So enjoy the video and have a magical day.
Roomie Reunion Part 2! Alright, so now we're gonna do the actual Disney tag.
We are.
Because we're having a sleepover and we have nothing else better to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Stop.
question number 1. Question number 1. A scene in any Disney movie you wish you could experience.
Mine would be Flying to Neverland, and I know that's probably really cliche, but I love, like, I don't know, I feel like they would be like flying in space.
Sure.
And then just arriving in Neverland would be like the best thing in the world, so
Yeah.
and flying.
Mine would be being on the carousel in Disneyland with Walt in Saving Mr. Banks, because that is like all I've ever wanted out of the world is to be in the same general like state as Walt. So to be like that is just wow, dream life.
I want to be in Pirates of the Caribbean. I want to be a pirate. Get me on the Black Pearl.
Or a wench.
Yes.
No pirate.
No, I want to be a lady pirate.
There's no lady pirates. We're all pirates.
I would be
Fight the
the
gender.
redhead.
Mm-hmm. Okie dokie.
The only one.
All right. An unforgettable experience / moment you've had at the parks. I'm just gonna go out and say the entire last day of our program. That we kind of vlogged it, but I honestly
here.
I remember
always say we're
every
gonna do
minute
that.
of that so
It's
distinctly.
okay.
It was a good day. Not well. It was a.
It was a good day.
It was a good day. It was
a good
long,
day.
but it was good.
It was good. I went on a date one day when I was on my college
Forgot that was
program. And it was just like, if you were to think of your dream date, like this was my dream date. So that, I'm not gonna like go into details, but it was just really nice.
Mine would be my 2011 family vacation. We stayed at the Polynesian Resort, which is my favorite resort, and it was just awesome. Like, it was just like a great time for all of us to be there together, and it was like,
Jess is obsessed with the Polynesian.
I love the Polynesian. It's now the Polynesian Village.
Didn't we get you a...
Yes, I have a Tumblr.
What non-Disney songs remind you / brings back memories of Disney and or the parks?
Well, same vacation, 2011. Alligator Sky by Owl City brings back lots of memories. It's me and my sister. That's like our song for Disney World. So
Mine would definitely be "Come On Eileen," because we were very
Who was the artist of that song?
who is that?
Dex's Midnight
Dexys
Runners.
Midnight Runners. Or something.
No idea.
Yeah. But we were heavily obsessed with Perks of Being a Wallflower when it came
Were?
out.
Is? Now?
Currently.
Currently.
But it came out our senior year in high school, and then we went on our senior graduation trip to Disney, and I remember distinctly like listening to that on the plane, and then it was one of the last songs I listened to before I said goodbye to this thing when I went to college.
Really?
So, yeah, I listened to it on the way to your house when I dropped
Oh my
you
god,
off.
after I said goodbye to her, I ran into my house and started crying and told my mom I didn't want to go to college.
It was a rough night. But
But then now this time I'm just like, alright, bye.
yeah, now we're just like, see you in a couple months.
Mine is Work This Body by Walk the Moon, because that was the anthem of our college program. Like, the anthem. Like, we just went to Target to listen to it in the car.
Yeah, if you watched our montage, it was in there.
I'm not linking that, because I know I'm not gonna link the one I said I'd linked before.
I know, I had to link the other one because you forgot. Alrighty.
I'm so good at this.
So good.
Your dog is like in a weird
No.
She's sleepy.
I don't even think they could see her, because can they see my legs?
Probably.
There's a
Want me to
dog
check?
here if you can't see
Dog!
it. Alrighty.
It.
When was the first time you went to a Disney park?
2007. I was in 7th grade.
I don't know.
I
I
was
was a nugget.
I was 6 months old. So,
She was a fetus.
yes, I was. Well,
She was an actual fetus. I was just a nugget. I was little, but I don't remember much of that
Shit's
trip.
really rockin' bowl cut.
So rockin'. Alrighty. I don't know where we are.
How do you not know how to read? If you could choose any Disney character to be your best friend, who would you choose?
puns. Or puns. If you didn't know who that was.
Maybe someone just thought you liked puns a lot.
Yeah, Rapunzel. Because she's really adventurous and fun. And she would, be really adventurous and fun. I don't know.
Jack Sparrow, because
Yes.
think of all the pirate adventures you would go on. Because if you were his best friend, he would not let you be like
Bored.
just chilling on the beach like bored. You would be out there, and I want to be a pirate. Plus, I just want to live in that time period. So they'd go hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
Can you imagine Jack Sparrow in 2015?
No.
Like, I feel like the Once Upon a Time fandom probably could.
Yeah,
But no, but Jack Sparrow's not in that. That's
like Captain
Hook.
Hook.
he
yeah.
would be so thrilled with like the variety of rum that they sell now. Oh my lord.
Very true. These are facts.
Like he'd go into a liquor store and probably cry. He probably knew Captain Morgan. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
he'd be offended he didn't have his own.
I don't know if this might be kind of a cop out, but I would want to be friends with the Dapper Dans, and I know they're not technically Disney characters; they're kind of like Disney Parks
Technically
characters,
are, though.
but they're so much fun. They just run around Main Street all day singing songs. Like, I want to be a Dapper Danielle.
In particular, the
Danielle!
purple, the purple Dapper Dan.
Sign me up.
To be specific.
Yeah, purple. You're killing it.
You're
Good.
a fave. One particular purple.
One particular purple. Okie dokie. Who are your favorite Disney princesses?
Ariel and Pocahontas. Like, without hesitation. I was Pocahontas for Halloween when I was a child, and, like, I don't know why my parents didn't tell me that, like, blonde-haired, blue-eyed me should not put on a black wig and run around like I'm Pocahontas, but I did it anyway.
You do you.
Rock on, 4-year-old me.
Tiana. She's my girl. I love her.
Mine is Rapunzel and Cinderella.
Name a scene or a moment in any Disney movie that never fails to make you cry.
We discussed this before we started this. From the beginning where it says Walt Disney Pictures to the end
Very
credits of Saving Mr. Banks,
Tears.
I literally started crying when it said Walt
Sobbing.
Disney Pictures.
I cried the first time I saw Tom Hanks as Walt Disney. I cried the first time I heard him cough. I cried
Feed the
in front of
birds.
Disneyland. Feed the birds.
That entire... When Paul Giamatti's like, there he is, living and breathing. I lost it.
I dropped the pears.
No, yeah, anything
Anything in that film.
anything to do with the father-daughter
When he's giving the
relationship.
speech at the
Stop.
festival or fair. Oh my gosh.
I've only seen that movie
That
once,
mouse's family.
and I'm like really, I don't know if I'll ever be able to watch it again. Just
when he
because
flies to England to convince her. When Mickey Mouse gets like on her arm to walk her into the
Stop.
theater. When he
No.
shows up to drive her, he's like, I thought you needed a ride. And then when Jane, his daughter, I
No,
can't
that
do
whole movie.
I
That
can't.
entire movie.
That entire movie.
was like the kindest knife in the heart I never knew I needed.
I just got chills thinking about it again.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Moving
So
on.
that's that.
Moving right along, because we're all getting emotional. What is the first Disney movie you remember seeing? I think for me it was Toy Story. Because I remember distinctly one of my very first birthday parties was Toy Story themed. And I had Toy Story pajamas, and I remember watching the movie and not liking Woody one bit. But, yeah.
What is a jerk?
Mm-hmm.
I listened to the first one.
Not until the sequel
Yeah.
did he get a heart.
I love Buzz.
Mine was Tarzan.
I think mine was Snow White. I just remember childhood me watching Snow White. I don't know if it was the first, but
Childhood me tried to watch Dumbo so many times, but I would fall asleep before the credits were over because they played the credits in the beginning.
wait, what?
Every Friday, my parents, when I was a kid, they had a, I think a king size bed or a queen or whatever. So every Friday night, they would let me like lay in their bed by myself and watch a Disney movie. But it was at nighttime, so I would always fall asleep before the credits were over.
Oh my God.
That was like, that just brings it up. I remember every time I had a nightmare, I would crawl into my parents' bed, and I would put on Tarzan. Because for some reason, Phil Collins, that beautiful man voice of his, just put me right to sleep. However, the first couple minutes of Tarzan are incredibly violent. And, like, everyone's dying, and apparently that was just so soothing to me that I was out like a light. I don't remember
Wow.
ever getting past, like, his parents dying in the treehouse. Like, I did not make it far. But
You'll Be in My Heart is another one that makes me cry.
That makes me cry because my mom says it's like our song because I'm adopted. So
Oh.
Tarzan is like, and that song in particular is, oof, man. My mom's probably
Too
gonna
many
watch this too
feels.
and then come up to me and be like, "Why'd you make me cry?"
Too many feels.
Hi, Mom.
Please. Okie dokie. What is your favorite Disney movie?
It's really hard.
Oh my god.
It's way too hard to pick one.
I tried to narrow it
What
down
did I even
before.
say before?
I picked like 7.
I don't
She
remember.
tried to narrow it down and then she still
Do you
continued
want to
on
hear
with
my
the
list of narrowing it down? Was The Little Mermaid, all the Pirates of the Caribbean films, Pocahontas, The Lion King, and all the Toy Stories.
Lilo and Stitch.
I mean,
have a rough
Tangled,
Tangled
Finding
is up
Nemo I
there.
love.
And I really love
No.
Sleeping Beauty.
Sleeping Beauty is just beautiful.
I love it so much. I am a sucker for classic animation.
I'm a sucker for anything hand-drawn, but that
Yeah.
is a topic for a different...
And, like,
I love it.
Belle is not my favorite princess, but Beauty and the Beast
I
is
love
honestly
Beauty
such a
and the
good
Beast.
movie.
It's a fantastic.
The camera battery died and we're using Jess's phone to finish this.
Sorry, that was your hair.
That hurts so
I'm
much.
sorry.
See, every time we do a tag video, something's got to go wrong. Something.
Yeah.
So, I think the last one we left off on was favorite Disney movie. And we were, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Just no.
We can't.
Yeah, so,
Can't decide.
alright. Who is your favorite Disney villain?
Hades.
Chernabog
down.
scares me more than like any character has ever frightened me in my life. Your dog looks like she's like, hello. See?
I have a dog.
Hello.
She smells.
I know. My dog is stinky.
She really is. Don't lick me.
I think I'd agree with Jess to say that Hades is like the best
My
villain
knees
for
are like,
comedic
hello.
value,
Stop.
but Frollo is terrifying.
So scary.
He's like the realest villain there is because he could be anybody. He could be your neighbor.
Oh my god.
Oh, but I love Gaston.
My
Best
favorite
villain song goes to Gaston.
My favorite villain laugh. Cruella.
Yeah,
Ursula.
Badass.
she slays it in Fantastic.
She really
They all
like
do the last
chills
scene.
every time when she laughs.
Yeah, I changed mine to Gaston
Gaston.
because I love meeting him in the parks.
I don't.
I still never met him. Good.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Oh, but I like LeFou's brew.
Mm.
Alright.
Okie dokie.
Now we don't have to rush though.
What is your least favorite Disney
Stop
movie?
licking me. Frozen.
And I don't say that to be like
Oh, I
an anti-Frozen person. It's just out of every Disney movie I've seen, that's the one that I don't feel like I have to see again.
I saw it one time, and it was
Yeah.
like when I saw it in theaters for the first time, and then I never watched it again.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know, because think of how good life would be if we liked that movie.
Yeah. Because it's
It's so
everywhere.
everywhere.
It's literally everywhere.
Although, like, I hate Frozen to the degree that I hate Minions. Those stupid yellow Tic Tacs.
What is your favorite Disney song?
When you wish upon a star.
Beat the Birds.
What was mine? Go the Distance. From Hercules.
What Disney character has your personality or has your dream personality? We did not.
We did not
We
talk
didn't do
about
That is this one.
Crap!
We did not prepare answers for this
I mean,
one. No.
well,
I aspire to be Cinderella.
yeah, I was gonna say Cinderella and Rapunzel combined.
Please.
Just the kindest, most adventurous person
Mhm.
with the purest heart. Like, that's basically.
You're killing me.
Like, I want the adventurous quality of Merida, because she's such a free spirit. But I really,
Just having a
I
grand old
admire.
time.
Dog.
I didn't think about it
Yeah.
enough. I think Pocahontas. Because not that I'm saying I wouldn't, but I wish I had the courage to go that far out of my way to like fight for something I believe
She
in.
knows what's right.
Yeah, I don't really have anything in my life that's that serious. So unless I really want to go out of my way to get my town to put in a drive-through Dunkin' Donuts, like, I don't really have anything else going on.
You don't have
I can
those?
support that.
You'd really think we would, right?
There's one in Rockaway.
Who has the time to go in there? Me, but I would rather drive
3
through.
times a day.
I've only gone twice today.
Aren't you going?
Yes.
The answer is yes.
Awkward.
I'm a wreck.
Alrighty. If you could change any scene in a Disney movie, what would it be and why? Tadashi, don't do it.
Yeah. Same.
Just don't go in there.
you'll be fine.
Just
Or
no.
at least we discussed this before, because I was saying that I wouldn't want to change any of them because then it wouldn't be the movie that it is. But he could have easily been paralyzed or just something where he was seriously injured enough for them to want the revenge that they wanted. And that whole plot would be the same, but he still wouldn't have been able to help them.
Yeah, like Callahan still could have been bitter about his daughter. And then if something non-fatal had happened to Tadashi, Hiro would still be upset to the point that he had to have the whole character development thing and like the whole revelation. But he didn't have to die.
In the video. No. You're like reaching to lick my legs. And I just think it's weird.
Okay, this is the last one.
Good.
Vixen, you got this. It's the last one.
Okay.
Aww. I
Vixen,
told you, she's the new Lorraine.
if you had to get stuck on any ride in a Disney park for 30 minutes or more than 30 minutes, what would it be and why?
Me too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I agree.
She's cuter than I am, so she could take my place.
I think this is her way of saying, like, Festival of the Lion King, because she's
Oh.
standing on your knees like Pride Rock.
Heather and I have the same answer.
Haunted Mansion.
Haunted Mansion.
Because there's so much stuff to look at.
And then hopefully after 30 minutes they would make us walk off. And we get to walk through it.
Yeah.
I said Tower of Terror, because then you wouldn't know, like, when you're going to be going back, like, on the ride, like, up and down, so you would have 30 minutes of suspense.
That would be like...
It'd be
That
terrifying.
would kill
And
me.
you would actually be scared. I just like being actually scared on that ride.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm weird.
I just touched
And could you imagine
I don't like being scared in real life, but when I'm on that ride, I need to be scared.
every time I've gone on that ride, there's always one person in the ride vehicle who's, like, terrified.
Yeah.
And so they're freaking out the entire time. If they had to sit there for 30 minutes, I can't even imagine
I
how
remember
that
one
would
time
be.
Heather and I went on it on our graduation trip, like back in the day, and when we were on it, it got down to the part where like the movie starts, but then it went back up again, and I had trust issues the rest of the time. I was like, I can't do this. Like, I really thought that we were like,
And then
done.
I think we, like, sprinted all around the line to
it
go on
went
it
on
again.
again.
I like that ride.
Your dog has to say goodbye.
Vixen.
Bye, Vicky.
See you real soon. Oh?
Can we...